Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic. Welcome back to the channel. And yes, 2 videos today, but I have some news to cover for you guys regarding Disney. And a lot of people are saying that they're... I guess I should say this first. I love the Disney remakes. I think that Aladdin, Dumbo, The Lion King, Peach Dragon, Tomorrowland, all these movies that... well, Tomorrowland wasn't, but you get my drift. All these movies that are essentially older animated movies that they're making into newer live-action movies, I think it's an amazing idea. And a lot of people are like, oh, Disney doesn't have anything original. And that's a fair argument, except that you're wrong. They do. Just look at Marvel, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Artemis Fowl, bunch of other things, especially the TV shows that everyone's getting, animated shows. So yeah, Disney's very original. However, I love these, transitional films where you go, like, Aladdin 1992, I think it was, to 2019 Aladdin, or Lion King to Lion King. I love them. I think they're great. Now, on Twitter, apparently with the whole Disney Plus streaming service, Disney has said that they're going to remake some other films that aren't animated Disney films. So I'm going to read them off to you, and you can tell me what you think in the comments. And yeah, we'll talk about it for a second. So the first one that they are remaking, they have 4 things here. Disney is remaking for Disney Plus, Cheaper by the Dozen, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Night at the Museum, and Home Alone. Now, I know, before you all flip out and poop bricks, I have not seen Cheaper by the Dozen. I'll have to, I don't know, is it good? No idea. I'll have to check it out. So I don't really care about that. For those of you who do like Cheaper by the Dozen, they're getting a remake. So if you like that, great. If you don't like it, great, whatever. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Now, I actually didn't know that Disney had Diary of a Wimpy Kid since they bought Fox, but I guess they did. I kind of forgot that Diary of a Wimpy Kid was Fox. But I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I love Roger Rules, and I like Dog Days. I did not see The Long Haul. I don't want to see that. However, well, if you guys want me to review it, I'll have to maybe see it. But me personally, like outside of YouTube, I'm not going to freaking watch that. However, I really do love the first 3. I think they're really funny. They're for all ages. They're great comedies about these great books that are, again, for all ages. I have, I think, the first maybe like 8 or 9 books. I don't read them too much, but they were really fun when I was a kid. And they still hold up today. Now, I get it. A lot of people, especially Home Alone, they're like, don't remake it. You're pooping on the legacy of the original. Here's something that people need to understand. Remaking does not mean redoing. Yes, they're remaking Home Alone. However, at the same time, the original Home Alone is still going to exist. And so is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all the million Home Alone sequels. They're still going to be them. You know what I mean? Just because Disney is remaking a Home Alone or rebooting Home Alone or Night at the Museum, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Cheaper by the Dozen, it doesn't mean that the old ones go away. So for all of you who are giving Disney shit right now and going, oh, Home Alone's getting remade, stop it, Disney, enough. It's like, okay, I get it. It's not perfect. However, when you, I'm trying to think, when you're rebooting something, right, do not, oh, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. I don't know. I don't understand why people can't just accept change. You see that with The Last Jedi, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the Lego Ninjago movie. So many movies are like that. But to see these movies, like, again, Home Alone, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Night at the Museum, and Cheaper by the Dozen, I love all those movies. I didn't see Cheaper. However, I liked Night at the Museum. I thought they were pretty funny. I like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I love the first 2 Home Alone movies. Home Alone 3 is okay. But when it comes to, them rebooting it, I think it's a great idea. I'm not really sure why everyone's hating it. Because, again, yeah, Disney's rebooting Home Alone. It kind of needs it, don't you think? There's only been a frickin' million of them, and half of them suck balls. So, we need something. You know what I mean? And for those of you who are, again, Night at the Museum, Night at the Museum 1 and 2 are still a thing. Just because Disney reboots something that's older or that you might have a lot of nostalgia for, like I love Home Alone, right? It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. It's probably my 3rd favorite. They go Rise of the Guardians, Elf, and Home Alone. However, that being said, I'm not mad. You know why I'm not mad? Because I can still watch Home Alone. I have it on DVD. I can go pop it in whenever I want. And I can also choose to watch the Disney Plus reboot of Home Alone. Or I don't. Big deal. So essentially, I know my viewers aren't dicks, but A lot of you guys on Twitter are acting like it. You're blaming Disney for not being original. You're blaming Disney for ruining our childhoods, or ruining this, ruining that, or being this agenda, that agenda. Bullshit. That's not how it is. I'm going to tell you how it is. Just because something's being remade or rebooted does not mean the old thing has to die. We can still love the old thing, right? This is not a case of The Last Jedi. Let the past die, kill it if you have to. None of that, right? The Last Jedi changed things for the better, in my opinion. And again, when I review the Star Wars movies in December, I'll talk about that. But when you're talking about rebooting these old films, I don't know why people are... It's not like it's going to outdo the original. The original, sure, it may not be as good as the new Home Alone, or the new Night at the Museum, or the new Wimpy Kid, or the new Cheaper, right? But we still have them. So for everyone complaining that Disney's not being original, they're being original, they're just remaking things. Plus, Disney is the best company in the world. Sure, they might be liberal, sure, they might be this and that and that and that. However, when it comes down to it, when they reboot these movies, they want to be fun. Disney's not going, oh, let's reboot Home Alone and fuck people's childhood. They go, oh, let's reboot Home Alone and make a new childhood. Let's bring a new generation of Home Alone to a new generation of fans, while also paying homage and keeping the original intact. Same with Wimpy Kids, same with Night at the Museum, and same with Cheaper by the Dozen. So again, this is just a wake-up call for people on the internet to stop being so retarded and stupid. I'm sorry, but that gets me mad. You know, there's a lot of things that gets me mad with franchises. I don't like talking about it much. I might do a top 10 franchise pet peeve video soon, who knows. But as it stands right now, yes, Disney is original, and yes, I cannot wait for these remakes. Again, this is essentially the face everyone made when they said that. It's Macaulay Culkin friggin' screaming after doing the hair gel thing. That is exactly it. So, again, for those of you who are mad that they're rebooting, you can be mad, but I think you're dumb for being mad. Because, in my opinion, you're just acting kind of foolish, as the internet tends to do. We hear something, we see something, the internet loses their minds. It's like a cycle. I should know by now. But, again, guys, don't blame Disney for rebooting things that you might like or that you have nostalgia for. They're just remaking it for a new generation, but you can still watch the old movies. So, again, I'm going to end the video here. I'm not going to rant too much. However, it does get me a little bit mad. Tell me in the comments what you think. Do you like what they're doing with these reboots, or do you not? Again, I love everything that Disney's doing right now with their movies. I think these remakes are great. I have no problem. Like I said, I have no problem with these, and I have no problem with the Disney live action. Like, I can watch the original Lion King and love it, and then I can watch the new Lion King and love it. One doesn't outdo the other. It's like a yin-yang thing. You know, they both equal out to be equally great. You know, that's how you're getting. Same with Aladdin and Dumbo. You know, just because they're remaking something in live action or new animated, whatever it may be, it doesn't mean that the old one has to die. That the old one doesn't mean anything anymore. They both mean something. One's for an older generation of fans and up, and one's for a new generation of fans and up. So that's how it works, guys. Again, for those of you on the internet who are flipping out too much, just take a chill pill, relax. Disney are not Nazis. They're looking out for us, and they just want to make fun, good, entertaining movies. I have never seen a Disney movie that I outright hate, like give an F to. I have high regard for Disney. Sure, I might not like some of them personally, like Frozen, right? I'm not going to give Frozen an F just because I think it's a girly movie, but I still like Frozen. You know, it's the same type of thing. So again, what I'm trying to say at the end of the line is here, don't blame Disney for what they're doing. Accept change without freaking out, and also both can coexist at the same time and both be great movies. So anyway, guys, that's all I'm going to say. Please tell me in the comments what you think about it. Again, I'm all for it. Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next video.